welcome back to Season 3 of InterpreTIPS, where you get to ask any burning questions you've ever had about interpreting. I'm Marjory Bancroft, Director of Cross-Cultural Communications and founder of the Community Interpreter. Today's question comes from a distressed interpreter in Philadelphia. Here it is. Hello, sorry to bother you, but I need your input. I am with a client who hired me for her husband to serve as an interpreter at the immigration office. She did so because she was asked to do so in this letter I'm attaching. Note where I circled in red where it says that if you do not speak English, you need to bring your own interpreter. Am I wrong in being outraged that people are being required to provide their own interpreters at the immigration office? Title VI, anyone? Help me understand, please. Okay, tough news first. Title VI does not apply to all federally funded services. Let's back up a bit. What is Title VI? This is federal law, U.S. law. Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 says as follows: no person in the United States shall, on the ground of race, color, or national origin, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. So basically, Title VI prohibits discrimination in the provision of federally funded programs. And legal guidance further specifies that essentially if you are an entity or program or service that receives federal financial assistance, you need to take reasonable steps to ensure equal access to your service, which often would involve providing interpreters at the expense of the agency or program. So who does what does Title VI apply to? Well, there's a lot of federally funded programs, so that would include health care, education, social services, transportation, housing, senior centers, law enforcement, and the list goes on. But not everything. So examples where Title VI doesn't apply would be, for example, employment with some exceptions, or direct benefit services like Social Security, and yes, some immigration services. So ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, might have to provide interpreters for some detainees, but asylum seekers typically do not get have to get their own interpreters. So, by the way, I sent your question to an immigration lawyer who's a friend of mine, and here is her answer. It may interest you. Yes, it is shocking and appalling that immigrants are required to bring their own interpreters to immigration appointments. It is just one of those many horrifying things. So this was a tricky question. I hope the answer was helpful. Thanks for sending it. Thanks for caring.